Yeah, my name's Issa. I'm going to do one poem called St. Mary's. It's about the area I grew up in, which is like 5 minutes in Yea direction. It's the city centre of Southampton. This was inspired by In the Ghetto by Eric bin Rakim, which is one of my favourite pieces of writing, and it goes as follows. Planet Earth, my place of birth, 87, wherein the first intakes of this incarnation, taken in the cart of willow through billow, bellow, devastation of hurricane, England the nation, Our Lady to shame and vexation, moved the proud, moved to vow, whilst vanquished victory. A child grew, imbued with history of a port of call, for many of the millions of refugee effigy and sing-song of ding-dong on the daffodil, Our Lady on Kingsland. Plate spinners banter and barter on the market, women wear little but the mark of the martyred, on Imperial Road where cars slow the corners wander from the get-go, fascists to masjids walled on by the mast. Among this poet creates epitaph for the grave, for the day he dies, man who lived, man who tried, from St. Mary's. Poet grew in a chrysalis, mission is to write something other than vice upon a page in the book of life. SO14, child without trellis, grew to hellish, but the saga's not finished. On roads with the dark-skinned, the robed and veiled, and carriages pass, metronomic on railway. Some say, naysay, the area is way, way beyond radius and border, chattering static issues, info and order, boys on bikes, wheelie freely past cafes, pool balls, click, clock, tick-tocks, and men blaze. On chairs, on pavement, women leave grains of rice for pigeons, men of bandanas bang rhythms of tabla, exact the bone structure of East Africa. Reinforced doors are forced off by battering ram at 3 a.m. Poet thinks on the matters of man and again, pens an epitaph for the grave for the day he dies. Man who laughed, man who cried, from St. Mary's. Thank you. Pretty, glittered face sparkling, charcoal in the sky, evening is darkening. The dragon rules emblazoned on flag, crimson pool now swallowed by ash. Grains of colour adorn her as she adorns me. I wear her secreted as a locket ought be at the mountain we stand under wonder to dare. To reach for her hand at the orb's dwindling flare. Brown haired she wears a domino of pink, the sun sinks below hills, she thrills at the blinks of Jupiter and Saturn pattern a canopy of black above us, I am as man ought to be. She talks to me, telling me of the metropolis, dubstep rage, cocaine, figures ominous, how and why. Wherein she and I wander as a murals, the rural to soul steeped in London, how the light gets in. Expressive, olive face, salted, exalted out musical strains, beautiful pain, she jubilant claims in the gallery amongst harmony and melody is good to cry. She does not dry, hail my. Wherein she and I cross the bridge, poet and miss emotion, she gives a spider of the sword whose web catches dreams. It is fine, it is small, in it can be seen. Liquid stuff marbled, the spider is still, I think of London, and what dreams may fill, webs. And the marble turns mist, I invited to a fire where revelers sit. I'm reminded of something which I do not remember as I release the spider which crawls into a corner. She takes my hand as a philosopher explains that the freedom of love is burdened by pain, how the light gets in. The spider is still among milk smoke scenes, journeys taken expressed in symbolic means, emanating emotions whirring like spokes, sojourns taken through kaleidoscope, hail my. Wherein she and I watch knots of dream stuff, a buzzard aloft, landing dragonfly by secluded river, a bottle green of wings of translucent silver, ferns on banks under lattice shadow, she and I unravel dreams from fellows. The moon swills earth, sticks of incense stuck slanted before me, blowing into 10. The moon brims on earth, smoke careens, God is within, without and between, how the light gets in. Thank you.